Welcome into Aquinas High School as we have our game of the week here on ESPN La Crosse 105.5, also streaming on our YouTube channel, so you can go over there and check it out. JV game just about wrapping up here at Aquinas, and then we'll get to the varsity game here as the Blue Golds host the Onalaska Hilltoppers, trying to hand the Hilltoppers their first MVC loss of the year. We'll take a break. We'll dive right into this one right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the Green and Gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now is the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Risch Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. ESPN La Crosse game of the week here tonight as the Aquinas Blue Golds are hosting the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Onalaska undefeated in MVC play. They're coming off a loss earlier this week to West Salem. Scotty, we are at that game and just carrying over from one to the next. Obviously, this is a different type of importance because it's a conference game. But what do you see from the Hilltoppers on Tuesday to what they need to bring today?
Well, they need to clean up the turnovers. I mean, they were very discombobulated against West Salem. I just didn't feel like they ever got offensively going what they wanted to. I don't know if it was rhythm if it was just West Salem's overall defensive presence, which I thought was outstanding, by the way. You can't take anything away from the Panthers, how they played defensively. It was probably the best defensive job I've seen on Onalaska all season. And again, I keep going back to this, but is TJ Stutley really 100%? You know, that I didn't see the explosiveness that I'm used to seeing from him, you know, off that first dribble and that cut inside. Looks like he was kind of apprehensive a little bit in some instances. We'll have to see if he plays tonight. We don't know yet. We haven't seen him come out of the locker room. However, you know, this is big in the fact for Onalaska that they're undefeated in conference, and you got Central on the horizon next Friday. And, you know, they could both be, if you lose this game tonight, they're both going in with one loss.
Yeah.
You know, and the conference title's on the line in that aspect where if they win, you know, and continue to go in undefeated, if Central were to beat them, they would probably peace out. It would
at
be
least share it, right?
In the MVC. So you got to look at it from that perspective. And for seeding, you know, where are they going to be seeded now for Aquinas? You know, they've had such a weird year. They came out just guns a-blazing, and they lost 4 in a row. Then they won their last 4, and they're kind of back in the thick of it here as far as teams to talk about here in the area, not just the MVC, because you got to go look past the MVC at this point because they're not in contention for the title. Right now, though, what they're playing for is where they're going to be seated in their division when it comes to playoff time.
Yeah, how do you judge this game here tonight based on these two things? One, we had the game of the week for these two teams at Onalaska, and it was a close game. That was the first loss for Aquinas all year long, and to where they are now, to where they've really dropped off from where we saw them. So do we put more stake into the first matchup they had, or kind of how Aquinas has played since then?
You know, that's
tonight's game.
It's a good question because, you know, Onalaska shut down Walter Burns last time they played, and he averages around 18 points a game. Now, can they do it again tonight? If they shut him down again tonight, I foresee Onalaska probably taking this one again. However, if Burns has a typical night and you get that production from Willowbrig and Sutton, you know what I mean, and the guys that are going to contribute that you know are going to contribute, you know, is this a different ball game here tonight? Now, for the Hilltoppers, the other thing, the three-point game, they really struggled against West Salem to shoot the rock from the arc. Against Aquinas last time, I believe they had 6 or 7 threes against Aquinas in that first matchup. So, you know, if they can get that rolling and keep Aquinas out of that zone and keep a man-to-man a little bit, I think that's going to help them quite a bit.
Yeah, I think Simon Desmond had a big night from three against Aquinas, and they struggled early and then figured it out later on in the game. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem, affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. We'll take another break as they go through Parents' Night here tonight at Aquinas High School. The Blue Golds taking on the Hilltoppers coming up on ESPN La Crosse.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Back here at Aquinas High School as we're getting ready for our game of the week. Blue Gold and Hilltoppers here tonight as an MVC battle. The Hilltoppers have not lost an MVC battle this season, so the Blue Gold's looking to take them down. Maybe a bit of revenge for them tonight as the Hilltoppers handed the Blue Golds their first loss of the season earlier this year. Since then, though, the Blue Golds have really fell from where they were. They've lost a ton of games, some games that we maybe would have expected them to win after their strong start. I'm not sure if they were maybe playing over expectations or right where they were, and now they're playing under expectations, but what do you think maybe the difference could have been?
Well, remember when we did the first matchup, I was shocked they were 10-0.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of firepower from the team from the year before, and I didn't think that. I thought they would be maybe the 4th or 5th best team in the MVC, but not, in that top 3 echelon. That was just what I thought. However, when you look at the roster, I think Walter Burns has played well. They've gotten a lot of contributions from the freshman Logan Becker off the bench. They've got some guys that have been playing pretty well for them. But to kind of answer your question a little bit more in detail, after that Onalaska loss, I think they lost some confidence. They won a couple games after that, but then they lost 4 straight, 2 in the conference, and then they won 4 straight, right after that. And so they won 4 coming into this one straight. So they're coming in with some confidence against a team in Onalaska that, honestly, I didn't think they played their best basketball game Tuesday night. It was probably the sloppiest I've seen them in the time I've covered them. I got to think Onalaska's going to be pretty amped up for this one tonight. However, I do think Aquinas is going to give them their best.
For me, it was the Holman game. I mean, they lost by 29 to a Holman squad who's in the bottom middle tier of the MVC this year. I mean, 29 points is a huge differential.
It is.
You usually see that in the conference, the top team to the bottom team. Maybe not a middling team.
Right, but a lot of turnovers in that game for Aquinas too, and they really were not. They didn't play their best game that night, that's for sure, obviously, but basketball teams have these things. We talk about runs. That's what these games are. They're runs. Same thing with confidence. It goes in runs, and I think Aquinas right now probably at their peak for confidence right now in the season, winning 4 in a row, and the teams they won against aren't slouches, except for maybe Sparta, and I hate to say that, but it's true. But the rest of those wins were pretty good wins. So, they got to be thinking, for them, they're not going to win a championship, but they've got something to prove tonight, and they also want to look at, they dropped down a little bit in the divisions when you go to the playoffs. So they're going to be battle tested going into Division 4 when they go into that. So it's going to help them a little bit.
How about this quickly? How does Walter Burns escape an outstanding Onalaska defense, which Coach Cole knows how to plan for a guy?
He needs to use that wingspan. I mean, at 6'4", he's got such a long wingspan. We saw it at the Classic, and he uses that length really well. I think if he can do that to his advantage, I think the offense needs to set him up a little bit better, though, than it did in the last game. I really felt that they were depending on him to go one-on-one a lot of the times, and against Onalaska, that's not going to work because they key in on your best player and they shut you down. That's what their game plan is usually. So I think that they need to open up a little bit more with Coach Reinhardt and his system, give him more opportunities to succeed as opposed to him kind of creating his own shot. I think it's going to have to go through the offense a little bit more.
Allied Cooperative's your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. Another break. We'll be back as we continue this pregame of our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, The list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call GNT for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
3-in-1 Construction's the name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop in to 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. It's senior night here tonight for the Blue Golds. Got a handful of seniors: Zach Morgan, Calvin Anderson, Andrew Sutton, as well as Sam Kearney here tonight. And just a few minutes away from
You said Zach Morgan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you said Zach Morris for a little bit there.
No, Morgan.
It took me back to my childhood.
Yes, Zach Morgan,
Okay.
one of the seniors, just a few minutes away from festivities getting started here tonight. Scotty, for this Onalaska team, they are now 4 losses on the year, but 4 good losses.
Yeah.
They don't have a bad loss,
Yeah.
so their expectations going forward for the rest of the season.
I would say the game against West Salem wasn't a bad loss, but it was a very
I guess
hurtful loss for them because I don't think they played their best game. I think they know they didn't play their best game. However, West Salem is that good, and we knew that going into that, Aaron. I mean, it was pretty much bragging rights for who was the best team in the area in that game. And, West Salem played great defense. They really shut down a lot of Onalaska, likes what they like to do, kind of the inside-out game that they like to play. So they did a great job against them in general. So you have to think tonight, though, they'll be motivated to come out and have a great, great performance against an Aquinas team who, on paper, they're definitely better than when you look at it top to bottom. But really, they just need to have a more seamless and fluid game tonight than kind of the reckless game they had against West Salem, I would say.
Yeah, I think the West Salem loss, if you look how good West Salem is, not a bad loss. But if you think about the computers and the way they're going to be seeding,
Right.
and they're like,
don't
a
like
D3
that.
team,
Yeah.
we don't know exactly how the computers judge that.
Right. It's hard to say, what's going to happen because of it. However, look at it from the kids' standpoint. They don't care about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What they care about is coming out and having a good game tonight, and a pretty good Onalaska contingent here at Aquinas here this evening. There's a pretty full gym, Aaron, so we're in for a good one. I think the crowd knows it as well.
All right, we'll take one last break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and tip-off here from Aquinas High School on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Are you looking for ways to manage your money wherever life takes you? Ultra's online and mobile banking is where it's at. We make managing your accounts on any device easy and secure. So go ahead, transfer funds, send money, deposit checks, or pay bills, all on your schedule. Take the next step and download the Ultra mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the Green and Gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for tonight's ball game for the visiting Onalaska Hilltoppers. It's number 3, a junior, Isaac Skimp. Number 5, a sophomore, TJ Stutley. Number 10, a junior, Adam Skifton. Number 14, a junior, Evan Anderson. And number 23, a senior, Nikki Odom. For the home squad tonight, the Aquinas Blue Golds on senior night. It's number 3, a junior, their leading scorer, Walter Burns. Number 11, a senior, Andrew Sutton. Number 13, a junior, Jonathan Skemp. Number 15, a junior, Tanner Peterson. And number 20, a junior, Shane Willenbring. Those are your starting lineups. Onalaska in the all-purples, white lettering and numbering, gray trim down the side. Blue Golds are in the all whites with the gold and blue trim, with blue lettering and numbering here tonight. The Hilltoppers going left to right, meaning Blue Golds going right to left.
Yeah, I kind of missed the Cooley Golf Bowl this week.
Yeah, you did?
I've been doing all the home cooking.
Oh, you've been on
this week.
vacation this week, yeah.
I've just been cooking all week. Wife's putting me to work over at the stove.
It's been good food?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
You know it. Tip-off is won by Evan Anderson, and Onalaska will start going left to right. Here's Isaac Skemp out on the right wing. Back to Odom at the top, directing traffic. It's a zone to start for the Blue Golds. Here's Odom on the wing. Up top, Anderson. Now Odom. Far side wing, working his way back right. They'll swing it around. Max Klein. Now here's Anderson. He steps out. He'll drive down in the paint, working against Willenbring. Kicks out. Skemp will fire for three. Off balance. Missed it a tad bit long. And the rebound is knocked down to Andrew Sutton. Sutton brings the cross, moves right side. Now back center as he gets a play from the bench. Goes Tanner Peterson on the right side. Peterson will kick up top Willenbring. Sutton on the left wing. Gets a screen from Willenbring. It's a roll. He dumped it right off his shoe, and it's stolen by Nicky Odom. Odom comes back the other way. First turnover of the night. Here's Max Klein up top. I incorrectly said Skifton got the start tonight. It's Klein instead. Here's on the wing. Odom will dribble in, jump stop, lost control, got it back, dumps it off Anderson. He'll drive between the legs, step back at the free throw line. Klein swings it right side, Skemp back to Klein. He'll swing it around left side. Anderson will take a three, left wing, missed it, and Sutton will grab his second board of the night. Back the other way. Skemp up top to Burns. Max Klein gets that assignment, and Burns will bank in a mid-range jumper, and our first basket of the game goes to Walter Burns.
And that's what they got to do, get Burns going off of screens, off of movement. Right there, good job by Walter to finish.
Odom will catch on a jump, gets it to Skemp, will swing it around left to Stutley in the short corner. He'll drive baseline, lost control. It's taken by Peterson, turnover on Onalaska. Back the other way, Burns driving, floater is good and one for Walter Burns.
Yeah, Burns coming in on the inside on transition and doing a good job of just floating that up to the rim. Good opportunity, sinks it. And right now, Walter Burns has, how many points did he have last game that we did? 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was not very many. Misses the free throw. So just
close.
A 2-point play. He's already nearing that game total. Coming back the other way is Odom. He'll hand it off, and a slam backdoor cut. Evan Anderson jams it home, and Onalaska's on the board 4-2.
Great read by TJ Stutley on that backdoor cut, and Anderson made that look simple.
Back the other way, Willenbring catches. He'll toss up to the top of the key. Skemp dumps it back off. Willenbring knocked around and taken by Isaac Skemp. Another turnover on the Blue Golds. Now here's Skemp. He kicks over to Klein, swings it in the corner. Odom's open for three. He'll take it. It's around and out. Stutley tips it around. Got it to Odom. Odom skips in. Reverse layup is good. Nicky Odom's on the board. It's 4-4.
Yeah, Odom's tough. He's not afraid to take those. Good take by Nicky.
Here's Willenbring at the top on the left wing. He'll dribble around towards the top and swing back left to Peterson. And he'll set a screen. Peterson double teamed up top. Back to Willenbring. Lost control. Into the corner now. Skemp. Willenbring will set it up top. Sutton working against Klein. Crosses over. Right lane line. Floats it up. Blocked by Klein. Tipped around. Peterson will grab the board. Peterson to Burns at the top. Three rattles in. Burns has got all 7 for the Blue Golds to start at 7-4.
Yeah, Burns definitely more confident in this one than we saw in the first game. And again, the offense is setting him up this time, running a lot of motion and getting him set up for some good looks.
Here's Skemp, left wing three. Looks to answer. Nope. Odom, though, the offensive board. Here's Anderson. And they'll swing it around back up top. Skemp back to Odom on the left wing, right wing. Odom to Skemp. Dribbles up top. Now looking into the corner. Anderson catches, dribbles in, double team. He'll fade away, mid-range jumper. Good, very smooth for Evan Anderson. It's 7-6 Aquinas.
2 guys on him, and he still makes that play. He's just so smooth.
Here's Peterson, hands off for Skemp right side. Dumps into Willenbring on the block. Stutley guards him. Kicks back out, Sutton for 3. Straight on, good. Andrew Sutton, the first blue goal to score other than Burns, and it's 10-6.
Top of the key 3 off of those back screens is what's setting those up. That's 2 plays in a row now. They've set it up with 2 different guys.
Cross-court pass tipped. Odom grabs it. Now Klein on the wing. And it's stolen by Peterson. A turnover from Max Klein. Now here, left side. Sutton up top to Skemp. He'll swing it around to Peterson. Into the corner, Burns. Skemp guarding him. Burns will fire the 3. Good again! Walter Burns on fire to start. He's got 10 of the 13 for Aquinas, who leads by 7.
Yeah.
Now coming the other way, here's Max Klein. Klein to Stutley, back to Klein. Stutley in at the free throw line, drives, lost control, stolen away by Willenbring. Oh for 2 for Nicky Odom at the line. He comes up empty after the steal. Back up top. All sorts of screwed up here. We're off the air totally right now. So a foul will go against Nicky Odom, already his 2nd foul here tonight. So he has to be careful on the defensive end now. Here's on the wing, Sutton gets it up top to Willenbring, 13-6. Aquinas leads with 11.5 to go in this first half. Willenbring catches just outside the block. John Nickram guarding him. Kicks up top. Here's Sutton, sets up for 3. Airballed it short and to the left. Going back the other way.
Yeah, really the first miscue shooting that Aquinas has had from the perimeter tonight, Aaron. They've been so smooth out there. That time Sutton a little left on the shot.
Here's Anderson at the top, driving in, kicks back to Desmond. Right wing 3, good. Simon Desmond has added that to his game this year, the 3-point ball.
Yeah, Desmond was, I believe, 5 3-pointers against Aquinas in the first game, so they'll need that tonight. Someone else to step up from the bench.
Back the other way, here comes Anderson. He'll drive into the free throw line, and Sutton will take it away. On the fast break, chased down from behind. Odom knocks it out. Burns picks it up. Floater no good. Tipped around, and Ian Cole comes down with the ball. Wild pass. Desmond saves it from going out of bounds. Onalaska's got to get under control here.
Yeah.
Anderson open for 3 straight away, missed it off the side of the backboard. Offensive board, Desmond blocked by Burns, stolen away, still loose, ball still loose, and it is tied up. Jump ball. That was a wild sequence.
Yeah, a lot of scrappiness by both teams right there, and Onalaska, like you said, a little wild in transition. Nicky Odom thought Desmond was going to the rack, I think, and tried to throw it up to him to see if they could get something quick underneath, but not doing that.
13-9, Aquinas leads with the ball, 10 minutes to go. Over on the left wing is Becker. Up top, Cole Keppel. Looked at a 3 instead. Will hesitate and now dribble it back out. Bounce pass inside. Sutton, curl count. High off the backboard. Way too strong. Loose rebound. Cole fights it away. Becker trying to save it. He does to Keppel. Keppel back to Willenbring. Out to Keppel for 3. Missed it in the board for Evan Anderson. Anderson driving his way in. Lost his balance. It's stolen by Burns.
Yeah, if I'm Anderson there, I'm taking that to the rack if you're going to go against 2 people instead of kicking that out. try to get a call, if anything.
Here's Becker out on the left wing. About halfway to go, and it's stolen away by Anderson. Anderson now on a fast break. It's knocked out of bounds by Sutton. Good hustle by Sutton.
Yeah, definitely a lot of hustle from Aquinas here tonight. They want this game. You can tell by the bench. You can tell by how they're playing on the floor right now. Onalaska, though, still trying to get over just some mental errors that we're just not used to seeing from them. Been pretty sloppy with the ball so far.
Here's Odom at the top of the key. Now Desmond. To Odom, back up top. Now Desmond. Left side, Anderson swings it to Odom. Back in the zone for the Blue Golds out of the inbound. Here's Cole in the corner, gets it back up to Odom. Odom on the wing will drive into the paint, dumps it off Anderson, right in the middle, hesitation, up with a floater, no good. Burns will grab the rebound. 4-point lead still for Aquinas. Walter Burns has 10 of the 13 for the Blue Golds. Here's Peterson on the drive, down the left lane line, foul on the ground with 8:27 to go.
And Aquinas still being aggressive. And, you know, one thing I've noticed offensively, Aaron, they're really doing a lot of different types of offensive sets to really keep Onalaska off their game a little bit. A little bit of motion, a little bit of backdoor reverse. A lot of different cuts and screens off on the wings here to kind of set up certain shots.
Inbound Peterson missed it too strong. Willem bring the offensive board. Kicks out to Burns. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Tipped around and Skemp grabs the board. Left wing, Desmond back up top to Skemp. Continue to swing it around. Now in the corner, Nickram. They'll move it around against this zone. Nickram catches at the free throw line. Faces up on Willenbrink, dribbles in, kicks out to Desmond. Fake into the paint, dumps it back out behind him. Cole for three. Too strong. Offensive board for Anderson. Anderson, short corner, Desmond. Anderson working it back around. Trying to work against this zone here for the Blue Golds. Desmond underneath Anderson. He's double teamed. Cross court Skemp. Good ball movement for the Hilltoppers here. But the Blue Golds not allowing him any penetration. Here's Anderson driving. Kicks outside. Good possession here both ways. Cole swings into the corner. Anderson looking. He'll drive in. Step back on Peterson. Jumper. In and out. No good. Tipped around. And Desmond the offensive board.
Nice tap out by Nickram right there on the boards.
Skemp will take a three. NBA range. Straight on. Good. Back to within one here are the Hilltoppers.
Great patient offense by the Hilltoppers that time.
Under 7 to go. First half. 1 point lead for the Blue Golds. Will work. Handed off Peterson on the wing. He's all by himself out there. He'll get it to Burns on the far right side. Burns looking right. Goes left to Skemp. Now Becker jabs right, tries to go left. Good defense from Cole. Crosses over now. Becker into the corner. Here's a three for Skemp. It's straight through. He answers with a three of his own. Back up to 4.
Skemp wide open in the corner. And again, they're running a lot of different sets to keep him confused defensively. And Aquinas' three-point game has been excellent this first half.
Cross court, Skemp. Anderson down in the corner. Drives. Lost control again. Another turnover as Willenbrink picks it up. And a foul is called on the Hilltoppers. Just going to go against Anderson. Frustration foul.
Sorry about that. It seems like Anderson's forcing a lot right now. Trying to get stuff inside, create something that's not there. Let it come to you. That last possession was great. Just kick it around, wait for something to open up, and then take the shot.
Coming up on 6 minutes to go here. Third of this first half remaining. 4-point lead for the Blue Golds. Trying to hand the Hilltoppers their first MVC loss of the year. Here's Sutton. Sets up. Wide open for three. Missed it a tad bit short. And Stutley's back in. He grabs the board.
Again, though, another good look for the Blue Golds.
Cole up top to Skemp. Back to Cole. Now they'll swing it around. Desmond will take a left wing three. Around and out. Willem bring the rebound. Skemp back the other way. Blue Gold still up 4. 5.5 to go. Here's Sutton probing at the free throw line. Into the corner. Skemp fakes a three. Got Skemp in the air. Isaac Skemp, I should say. Missed his floater too far right. Stutley another board. Cole now near the corner. We'll bounce it into the short corner. Stutley back to Cole. Back to Stutley. Stutley now backing in on Peterson. Double team, cross court, Skemp. Right wing three for Isaac Skemp. No good. Rebound tipped around. Good box out by Peterson. Rebound grab by Willenbring. He'll quick outlet it and back the other way. Walter Burns with a one-hand slam. Timeout Onalaska with 5 minutes to go. 6-point lead Aquinas on our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holmen, and Sparta. Back out of the timeout, Onalaska down by 6 and another turnover from the Hilltoppers. Knocked away by Skemp. Euro step Sutton off the glass too strong. Offensive board Peterson backs it away in. Float blocked from behind by Skemp. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Golds. Something about this week for the Hilltoppers. Yeah, 8 turnovers tonight.
I really think that the injury to Stutley is affecting them with what they want to do offensively. They just don't seem in rhythm at all. And you can tell Stutley's not 100%.
Outside to Burns in the corner. He'll get it back up top. Sutton, deep right wing, gets it to Peterson. Peterson over to Burns. He'll spin back inside, floats it up. Way too strong. A lot of contact. He was off balance. Rebound, Nicky Odom. Gets it up to Stutley. Back to Odom. Blue Gold still in that 2-3 zone. It's worked well so far. Just 12 points to the Hilltoppers in this first half. Odom and Cole playing a 2-man game here. Now here's Anderson in the paint, up and under, triple teamed, and a foul's called. Down to the corner, Cole on the inbound. Up to Odom. Inside, Stutley, just inside the free throw line. Kicks out to Skemp. Now Cole will jump out. Back to Skemp. Odom's at the top, gets it to the free throw line. Stutley again, faces up, back to Odom. Sets up for 3, good. Nicky Odom for 3, and it's 18-15 now, Blue Gold lead.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Nicky Odom, and usually the guy that takes it in the clutch, he's one of them.
Now here's Peterson. He'll take a tough contested mid-range jumper. Got it to go.
Yeah, great shot by Peterson.
20-15 with 3:20 to go. Skemp directing traffic, deep left wing. Cole will come out and catch it at the Aquinas logo. Now Odom replaces him there. He'll get it to Anderson. And setting up how they want their offense. Backdoor cut. Anderson, lob. He's fouled by Sutton on the backdoor. So Onalaska tried to go right back to that backdoor cut that's worked so well for them over the past couple weeks.
And they set it up nicely, but Aquinas with a good read defensively. Still, Anderson's going to get a shot at the line here.
So it's the first on Andrew Sutton, and Anderson goes to the line, makes his first free throw.
Yeah, really a tough half for Anderson if you look at it by the numbers.
Just 5 points so far. And a handful of turnovers as well, trying to get inside those double teams. 2-2 at the line. No, he's got 6. And Logan Becker will check in for Jonathan Skemp. Onalaska's going to extend their pressure here, full court. Max Klein back in, will be on the ball with his length. They'll get into Sutton, double team, knocked away, stolen. Klein goes up, and Sutton picks up a second foul within about 3 seconds of each other.
I'm surprised Klein didn't put that one home.
Klein makes the first. Free insurance reviews, free quotes. Bottom line, they make insurance easy for you. Most importantly, all of your insurance needs in one place. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Onalaska trying to create some offense with their defense with that full court pressure. Klein misses the second. Here comes Skemp. Back the other way. Gets it to Becker, swings Peterson in the corner. Inside Willenbring, catches outside the block. Now Burns at the top. Bounces in. Now Becker will drive. Crosses over, back behind him to Skemp. Back to Becker. Nearly cut away from the ball, caught it on a reach. Becker to Skemp on the left wing now, trying to get it into Willenbring. He does. Willenbring back to Skemp. He'll drive with the right hand, floats it up over Stutley, and the roll didn't go. Tipped around, out of bounds, goes to the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, one guy we haven't talked about at all is Willenbring. He's been quiet this first half, and a lot of it is the perimeter shooting from Aquinas has been so good. They haven't really taken advantage of their low block game, which might change as this game progresses.
Coming up on 2 minutes remaining, first half. Stutley lobs it up for Anderson, but it's off the bottom of the backboard. Another turnover on the Hilltoppers. Here's Peterson back the other way. Skemp over to Becker, right side. Burns in the corner. They're going to double team him. They'll swing it around Peterson. Now Skemp, mid-range, over to Willenbring. Bounces in on Stutley, uses his size off the glass for 2.
Spoke too soon.
It's the announcer jinx, right?
That's right, man.
22-18. Blue gold lead. They've led the entire game. Klein swings left side to Odom. Now Klein at the top, swings back right. Short corner for Stutley. Stutley will drive. Bounces back outside. Anderson at the free throw line. Step back, elbow jumper. Good for Evan Anderson. Cuts it back to 2 at 22-20. With 1:20 to go here in our first half. Full court pressure again. Skemp will dribble through. Foul is called from behind, I believe, on Klein. Yes, it is. So got to go full court here for the Blue Golds. They'll get it in the Skemp, middle of the court. Now Becker right side. They get past the zone. The defense, I should say. Now here's Burns, open for 3. Corner's good. He's wide open. He knocks down another one. And it's back up to 5 for Aquinas.
Now Burns has just been electric in this first half for the Blue Golds.
Klein, left wing, swings it over to Odom. Back to Klein, working on that right wing. Short corner for Stutley. He'll face up on Peterson, and they'll swing it back around. Odom catches now. Klein looking for someone at the top of the key. It's back to Odom. Stutley will work in on Burns. He'll try to spin, goes baseline, blocked out of bounds by Walter Burns. He's had a heck of a first half.
Yeah, he's been really the catalyst for this 5-point lead for the Blue Golds. Really, I mean, his shot has been on point tonight.
Simon Desmond comes in for the final 26 seconds. Klein to the bench. Desmond over on the right wing. They're going to hold for the final shot. Odom just holding it. Back to Skemp. Just pass it around until this 10-second mark now. Odom waiting. Now Skemp. Toss it back to Odom. He'll work around towards the wing, looking in the corner. It's not there. Here's Desmond the other way. He'll take a 3. Missed off the front of the rim. Willenbring catches. And that will be the end of the first half. A very strong first half for the Blue Golds. They lead by 5, trying to hand the Hilltoppers their first MVC loss of the season. The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. We'll take a break. We'll be back to discuss the first half right after this on ESPN La Crosse.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holman, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona. Helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
S-C-S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
A proud sponsor of high school basketball for nearly 4 decades in runnings, Hilltopper Refuse, at your disposal since 1983. Celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the first state championship at Aquinas High School, the boys basketball team here at halftime.
And apparently Mike Desmond's 70th birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday
Where's
to
the
him,
pizza?
their head coach.
Where's the food?
We need to stop talking
I
about
know.
pizza. God, people keep influencing me to keep eating pizza and more pizza.
That
and
team
more
was
pizza.
a great basketball team
Yeah.
in 2003. I remember it vividly. Missing one piece, though. The legendary Colin Walsh, the man with the hair. My running buddy for years, man. He's a good guy.
So at the halftime, we have a 25-20 score. Aquinas leads. We'll run through stats here very quickly for the Hilltoppers. It's 8 points for Evan Anderson, 5 for Nicky Odom, 3 each for Simon Desmond and Isaac Skemp, 1 for Max Klein. 3 rebounds each for Simon Desmond, TJ Stutley, Nicky Odom, 2 for Evan Anderson, 2 assists for Stutley, 2 steals for Stutley as well, 2 steals for Odom, and 9 turnovers in the first half for the Hilltoppers. For the Blue Golds, 15 points for Walter Burns, 3 for Andrew Sutton and Jonathan Skemp, 2 for Tanner Peterson and Shane Willenbring, 2 rebounds for Burns, 2 for Sutton as well, 3 for Tanner Peterson, 4 for Shane Willenbring, 2 assists for Logan Becker, 3 steals each for Willenbring and Peterson, and 2 blocks for Walter Burns, just 5 turnovers in the first half for the Blue Golds. And I know we're going to go to start here. I'm just going to ask, what stands out?
Walter Burns. I mean, he had a great first half. And, like I said, and I don't like to say things just to say them, Aquinas was going to set their offense up to get Burns shots, and that's what they did. And Burns took advantage, especially outside, and he had that thunderous dunk on the inside. I mean, he is motivated tonight. I'm sure that he probably read some things in the paper, heard probably what we had to say after the first game. Probably motivated to come out and have a better game tonight. He certainly has come out with a fire that has really helped the Blue Golds to this 25-20 lead in the first half.
Well, especially against a very stingy Onalaska defense. Yeah. It's not easy to score a lot of points against them.
Onalaska's running a lot of man, though. I don't know if you saw that. No, I'm not used to them running a lot of man. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop into a zone in the second half. And again, I don't want to call the kettle black, but TJ Stutley is definitely not 100%. And I do feel that's affecting what they do overall as on both sides of the ball because of how aggressive he is at his size at 6'5", especially in the low block, and getting down the floor. He's usually kind of the ringleader of the offense, sets things up, and tonight really passive. I mean, in the low block, putting his hand up, moving around, trying to set people up. And then Evan Anderson really forcing it, I think, in some aspects. I know he's probably got to be the guy to help them score, but got to get those perimeter shooters going, man. I mean, they've got the guys that can put the ball in the basket, but right now they're just trying to go through a couple of guys, and it's not working.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. Take a break. Second half coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem, the highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem. I think another big thing for this Onalaska team in the second half is that those turnovers, already 9 in the first half. That's about what they average.
Yeah, it is. And, you really think about that in general and what they've done. It hasn't been that sloppy this season, but the last couple games just really not themselves.
Starting off with a Hilltopper possession. Skemp will move right side. They'll swing it around left to Nicky Odom. Stutley catches in the short corner. Cross court, Desmond catches on a jump. Skemp back to Desmond. Now Skemp at the top. He's open for three. Straight on, straight through for Isaac Skemp. And the Hilltoppers back within 2.
And that's what they need. They need the perimeter shooters to really help out because the inside game obviously isn't what they want. Set up your shooters, see if they can succeed.
Blue Golds break the pressures. They get across. Sutton will go to the far side. Burns. Double team quickly over to Sutton, driving baseline. Trying to get up on Stutley. Instead bounces into Peterson. It's blocked by a combo of Stutley and Anderson. Taken by Stutley back the other way. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, good play on the basketball that time.
Under just over a minute into this second half. 2-point lead for the Blue Golds. They've led wire to wire so far. Odom's at the top, sitting at the Aquinas logo. Desmond right wing. Cross court to Odom left wing, and he passed it to Jonathan Skemp. A turnover, and Odom picks it clean, and a foul on Skemp as he was reaching down to the ground. Really nice hustle by Nicky Odom.
Yeah, Nicky Odom is just one of those guys that goes after the basketball nonstop. And that was a great play. They're going to call it on Odom.
I think they just called out of bounds.
Did they really?
Wow.
Interesting.
So it'll stay with the Blue Golds. Thought they called a foul. They don't. Burns catches short corner, double team quickly. That's going to be the Hilltopper adjustment in this second half. Here's Skemp, right wing. Bounces into Willenbring outside the block. Now Burns will come around and catch. Back into Willenbring. Bouncing in on Stutley. Turns, spins, kicks out Peterson. Open for three. Around and out. Offensive board, Shane Willenbring. Kicks out to Sutton. Out to Peterson. Now Sutton will reset with Burns in the corner. Gets back into Willenbring. Dribbling in, powering his way in on Stutley. Kicks out Sutton. He'll drive down left. Dumps it off Willenbring. No look pass for 2.
That was a great pass that time and set up. Aquinas is moving so well without the basketball here tonight. That really keyed Andrew Sutton in on that no-look pass. But they're using the perimeter to their advantage.
Skemp gets it in the Stutley short corner. Heel powers way on Willenbring. He's got his first basket of the night, back to 2. Get it in, Willenbring against his full court press, and now they'll clear it with Peterson out for Sutton using his speed bounce. Skemp fakes a 3 and will hand it off to Sutton in the corner. He's double teamed, back to Skemp at the block. He'll dribble in, bounce it off of Willenbring's face, and Stutley comes up with it. Fires a sideways one-arm pass, and it's stolen right back by Peterson.
Not a good decision there. Keep the basketball, reset your offense.
Bounces it into Willenbring. He's double teamed the post. Here's Skemp. He'll put it up, and 1 for Jonathan Skemp, powered through the contact from Evan Anderson.
Good decision by Skemp to take that in the tall trees and put it home.
Three-point play is completed for Jonathan Skemp. And the lead is right back up to 7 with 14.5 to go, second half. Odom brings it across, speeds over to Desmond, right wing, back to Odom up top. He'll get it into the free throw line. Anderson faces up, will dribble left. Mid-range jumper over the top of Willenbring is good for Evan Anderson. He's in the double digits tonight, back to 5.
Good looking shot by Anderson. When he's one-on-one, he's going to go to that. It looks like more often than not.
Backdoor cut, Skemp lost control, might have been tipped before he got it. And it's a turnover on the Blue Goals. They're 7th tonight.
And not a lot of turnovers for Aquinas right there. That just mishandled the ball. Onalaska continuing to be a little bit sloppier than we would normally see them.
Yeah, this really hasn't been the case throughout the season. It's kind of just bubbled up on them. Here's Stutley, free throw line, kicks into the corner for Odom.
See, now if that pass is clean, Odom gets a shot right there.
Anderson catches at the free throw line. Faces up on Burns and Skemp. Desmond fakes a three, will bounce it over to Stutley. Short corner. Looking, still looking. Now he'll dribble in the post, kicks out for Anderson. They'll leave him wide open for three, and he missed it short. And the rebound knocked around, still loose. Peterson comes away with it. He'll dribble up the left side, hand it off for Skemp. Up top, Sutton. He drives down the lane, dumps it off for Willenbring, who will power his way back in on Stutley. Moving, up and under move with the right hand, no good. Offensive rebound, no. Burns had it, it's knocked away. Skemp grabs the rebound. Isaac Skemp will bring it up the other way, working against Jonathan Skemp. Now here's Desmond. Odom now at the top. Back to Desmond, looks inside. Stutley, good catch with some room. Willenbring bodying up, swings it to Skemp in the corner. He'll dribble, lost control, stolen right out of his hands by Jonathan Skemp. Burns kicks in the corner for Skemp, guarded by Skemp. Now here's Peterson, left of the circle, three, missed it a tad bit short. Isaac Skemp the board for Onalaska, who still trails by 5 with 12.5 to go, coming up on 12.5 to go. Desmond and timeout, Coach Cole with 12.5 to go, 5-point deficit for the Hilltoppers in our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Have you been looking for a checking account that fits your lifestyle? With a checking account from Ultra, enjoy better rates, contactless debit cards, and online and mobile banking that makes your account as on the go as you are. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, no surprises. Take the next step and open your checking account online today, or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union is giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 32-27 lead for the Blue Golds, trying to hand the Onalaska Hilltoppers their first loss in the MVC this year. Bouncing inside for Anderson, lost control, dumped right back out to Odom. Good defense by Skemp, not allowing him to probe with the right hand. Skemp way outside, left wing, missed it too strong, off the belt up top, and it goes back to the Blue Golds.
Another good look for Isaac, though. I mean, at least he's taking the shot, not being passive. But Aquinas' defense has been so good in this game. Really doing a good job on the perimeter and forcing a lot of turnovers when Onalaska wants to bring it inside.
We travel on Jonathan Skemp. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying too close attention, but it looked like he passed
travel to me. But
you know what? The only thing matters is that it was a travel to the ref.
Correct.
Turnover on Aquinas, their 8th tonight. 12 minutes to go in our ball game. Odom swings left side for Skemp. Now back to Odom. Aquinas has been good in this zone so far, 2-3 tonight. Skemp, played tightly by Sutton, now back to Skemp on the wing. Stutley catches at the elbow, left side, nice thread of the needle inside the climb, blocked by Burns, but it goes out of, or I should say, he fouls him, with the body. So Burns will pick up the foul, his second, and to the line goes Max Klein.
Good job by Klein to, take it strong to the rim and engage some contact.
Good find by Stutley as well. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Klein makes his first free throw. Both his points coming from the line tonight. Tanner Peterson will check in for Jonathan Skemp. Ian Cole, Evan Anderson in as well. John Nickram, 2 for the Hilltoppers. Klein's second free throw, round and out. Burns grabs the rebound for Aquinas, and Peterson will bring it up the other way, right side. Sutton at the top, working against Ian Cole. Burns now double team, back to Sutton. He'll drive right side, floats it over the top of Isaac Skemp, and 2 points for Andrew Sutton, gets it to 34-28.
I think Nickram was a little late coming out to defend on the top of the key, trying to get that press on the wing. Good decision by Sutton to take that inside.
Here's Skemp way out top, over to Klein now on the wing. Cole catches at the logo, back to Klein, right side. Blue Gold extending their zone a little bit as Cole drives in, dumps it off for Anderson, and he'll put it in off the left side, off the glass for 2. It's 34-30.
Nice play by Cole. Get him to commit, give it to Anderson for the easy bucket.
Ball tipped up in the air. However, it goes right down to Andrew Sutton, and he brings it across. Over on the right wing, now he'll slow it up to Peterson. Logan Becker in for Aquinas. He'll get it to Burns. He'll drive on the baseline, float it up over Nickram. The roll didn't go. Burns the offensive board, and he's fouled. That's a strong rebound by Walter Burns.
Yeah, Burns is a strong kid, and he showed it right there. Get to the board after getting your own rebound on the floater.
It'll be on Max Klein, his third foul tonight. Just the second team foul here in the half. About 7.5 minutes in. Quick inbound to Burns in the corner. Becker up top. Swings it left side. Sutton, now Peterson in the corner, working against Evan Anderson, and Anderson takes it right away. He'll dump it off for Klein, moving left side, back to Anderson, down the middle of the paint, lowers his shoulder, and no, they're gonna say it's a block and on the ground. Foul will go against Tanner Peterson.
Yeah, and Anderson's upset that they didn't count the basket. But
I think in high school,
yeah. It's a good call. It's not the NBA. I know you're going to say continuation. It's not the NBA. There's no continuation in high school ball.
I think it was very clearly 2 separate moves. The contact then went up.
Usually in the NBA, continuations after 5 steps anyways. Thanks, Patrick Ewing.
Anderson now has it at the free throw line, trying to work through 3 blue golds, and he traveled. So he turns the ball right back over. Going the other way with 10:08 to go.
And again, I really think there's times he's just forcing the ball because he feels like he's got to do something with it. Just let the offense come to you. What are the turnover numbers at for Onalaska right now?
Yeah, 13 for Onalaska to just 9 for the Blue Golds. As Jonathan Skemp brings it across. Burns catches on the right wing. He'll drive on Klein, baseline. Nickram had the help. They'll get it to Willenbring on the block. Knocked away. He'll pick it back up, swing out to Becker. Becker will drive. Now kick to Burns in the corner. Klein guarding him.
Nickram and Willenbring is like the battle of the bulls. It's awesome.
Nickram giving up some size, but not power, as to the rim goes Sutton, and he will go to the line for 2.
Now Aquinas now being smart, as they're just trying to get penetration and get something in. They know there's going to be contact. They'll take the contact, especially, on the free throw line. They're pretty good on the season. I think they're a little above 60%.
First free throw for Sutton is good. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem is the affordable family bar serving delicious pizzas, burgers, and sandwiches. Stop in and see Dave and Brady before or after the game at Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. The foul went against John Nickram. It's his first, and Sutton makes both free throws.
I was going to say I'd be shocked if it wasn't on Nickram. 6-point
lead for Aquinas. They have led since the first basket of the game. Here's Odom on the left wing. Now Ian Cole up top, swings it right to Klein. Bounces it in, short corner, Anderson. Back to Klein, and they'll swing it around.
Shoot it, Nicky.
And now back right side
Sorry.
to Klein. He was open.
Yes.
Now they'll dump it into Anderson on the baseline. He's double teamed, trying to find somewhere to go. He finds Klein in the corner. Nickram swings to Cole. He'll take the three, left of the circle. Good for Ian Cole. The freshman knocks down a big bucket. It's back to three.
And that's what they need to do. They need to take those open shots. And I was surprised Odom didn't pull the trigger on the three at the top of the key. That's usually his spot.
Now here's Sutton,
Nice
drives down the
move.
right lane line. Too strong, offensive board. Willenbring back up for two. Quickly the other way come the Hilltoppers. Odom will drive in, lost control. Skemp picks it up, dumps it off for Sutton with speed. He goes up, pushed from behind, and one for Andrew Sutton, and they're calling an intentional foul. The foul goes against Cole. I believe this is going to be 2 free throws. One for the and one and one for the, oh, no basket. Okay.
I kind of wondered they didn't put it on the board.
So they're going to say the intentional foul came before he went up. It was very close. I think if you're splitting hairs here, I think it's probably the right call. If we're going to go back on the other way, no continuation.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean,
so free throw for Sutton. Hits every part of the rim and in. And we got a second one coming here, and then Aquinas will also get the ball. And he missed it short. You can tell right off the hand. And a 6-point lead it stays for the Blue Golds. TJ Stutley will finally get to enter in once again as Nickram will sit. Burns in the corner on the inbound. Becker up top, 8.5 to go. Onalaska in danger of losing their first game in conference this season. Skemp up top. Now Sutton will catch at the top and reset. Slow it up against Anderson. Kicks corner Burns. Klein guarding him. Burns driving. Now he'll back his way down. Kicks it out for Skemp. Swinging around Sutton at the free throw line. Backs his way back out. Becker trying to find Willenbring. Good job by Stutley to face up. Sutton in the corner. Gets it to Willenbring. Knocked away by Stutley. Willenbring catches. Now Burns, he'll drive baseline on Klein, float one up, airball it short, Stutley just reaching over everyone for the rebound. Stutley dumps it off Anderson, he'll work right side, crossovers, pulls up, mid-range jumper, halfway down and out. Don't know how that didn't go down. Wow. Burns the rebound. Under 8 to go. Here's Sutton, picks up the dribble. Skemp on the right wing, Cole guarding him. Sutton comes for a handoff. Working against Odom. Sutton into the lane. Float one up off the side of the backboard. Stutley grabs another rebound. Which Reinhardt wanted a foul. Now here's Odom on the wing. Fakes a three. Jump stops his way in off the glass. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul on Shane Willenbring.
Yeah, good take by Nicky. Fake and go inside. Draw some contact. Now he's going to go to the line.
What is it about this blue gold team that's a tough matchup for Onalaska? They played them very tough twice now.
I think it's just their defensive discipline. They don't break out of what they're doing, and I really feel like they pose a problem to the fact that they understand probably playing these guys throughout the years, in AAU or other places, tendencies and what they do. So, with that being said, I mean, you kind of know what certain guys are going to do in certain situations, so you key in on what they're going to do or their tendency in that moment, I guess.
Just about 7 minutes to go, and it's a 4-point lead for Aquinas. Again, they've led the entire way after 2 free throws from Odom. Here's Peterson. They're going to start trapping Onalaska, being a little bit more aggressive in their defensive approach. Becker's at the top, working on driving Anderson. He gets right to the hole, right past Anderson for 2, Logan Becker.
Doesn't look like a freshman sometimes when he plays.
41-35 lead.
Just his athletic presence alone, he just knows when to drive.
There's Desmond. He'll kick it up top, Cole. Skemp gets to the free throw line. Anderson open for a 15-foot jumper, and he rattles it home. 41-37 now. Over left of the circle is Skemp. Gets it into Burns, who will bounce in for Willenbring, knocked out of bounds by Stutley.
A good play by Stutley getting around. Coach Reinhardt wants a foul on Stutley for the reach.
I think he's got
an argument.
I think his hand is just on the back of
Right.
Willenbring. If he kept it off, it'd be fine, but I think that's what Coach Reinhardt wants. It's a tough angle for that baseline official to see that. Here's Becker working against Anderson again. Kicks it left side, Skemp trying to find Willenbring. Stutley will front him though. Burns is at the top, he'll drive with the right hand, picks up, floats it off the glass for two more. Walter Burns, tough move. Really good defense by Desmond, but better offense.
Great defense. Burns has been pretty quiet, but that was a big bucket right there for Aquinas.
Back up to 6. Onalaska can't get it any closer than 3. Desmond's on the wing, bounce it into Stutley, just inside the three-point line. He'll power his way down. Now Cole, up top Desmond, swings it to Skemp, right side.
Another open look, and you pass it up.
Into the corner, Desmond. He'll drive with the right hand. Looking for Stutley, instead goes up top, swings it to Skemp. He was open again, didn't take it. Anderson at the free throw line. Rips through, working against Willenbring, and he's going to the line for 2. Willenbring picks up his second.
Yeah, the passiveness sometimes on these shots from the arc are kind of astounding to me.
Allied Cooperative is your championship team for agronomy, feed, propane, tires, grain, refined fuels, hardware, auto parts, and convenience store. It's the diversity, power, and customer service you'd expect from your championship team, Allied Cooperative. And for a team that is, I guess at times, so reliant on the three-point ball, to be hesitant to shoot them is weird as well.
Right. And I think, again, I think it's just an adjustment phase without that inside game that's been so good all season to really set up that perimeter game.
Anderson's 2 of 2 at the line, so he gets it back to 4. 5:20 to go in the ball game. Sutton will use that speed to get across so quickly, dumps it off Burns, moving that left side, and he put it in for 2.
That was a nice, strong move by Burns. Looked like he was going to go up for a dunk, switches hands in midair, and puts it in nicely.
Back up to 6 right again. 5 minutes to go. Stutley catches, kicks up top Skemp. He'll fire the 3 this time straight on. Missed it too strong. Rebound knocked out, taken by Becker past half court. Dumps it off to Sutton, and he'll lay it in for 2 more. And a timeout is called. Onalaska trailing by 8. It's the largest lead in quite some time for the Blue Gold. It's been hovering between 4 and 6, under 5 to go here on ESPN La Crosse.
Now's the time to make your dream home a reality with a home loan from Ultra. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we're here to help make it happen. With great rates and local servicing, a secure 24/7 online application, and an expert team. So take the next step and apply now. It's fast, easy, and hassle-free. Visit ultra.org today or stop in at Ultra Federal Credit Union in La Crosse, Onalaska, Holmen, West Salem, La Crescent, or Winona, helping you live your best life. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
S-C-O-R-E, score! It's exhilarating when the home team scores. And you'll feel like you scored too when you do business with Allied Cooperative. Whether you need propane or fuel, fertilizer or seed, tires, auto parts, hardware, or more, Allied Cooperative has the products you need with the service you can trust, all close to home. Allied Cooperative is a great place to work and a great place to do business. Allied Cooperative, now that's something to cheer about.
3-in-1 Construction's a name to remember for your drywall, metal framing, or painting project. Call Jared at 608-317-8615 or stop in to 3-in-1 Construction located next to the post office in downtown West Salem. Onalaska trailing by 8 with the ball, moving right to left. Here's Desmond on the left wing, bounces it in the short corner. Stutley will power dribble his way in on Peterson. He'll swing far side. Skemp's open for 3, right wing. Got it to go. Big 3 for Isaac Skemp. And a good find from Stutley. It's back to 5.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Isaac. That's his spot.
Willenbring in. And before the shot, He was followed by Stutley, just wrapped him up smartly that time, saved 2 points.
I'm just surprised neither team's in the bonus yet, the way how physical this half has been.
Yeah, not many fouls have been called. 4 on the Blue Golds, 5 on the Hilltoppers. Quick cut inside, Peterson wide open. Blue Golds dial up a play that time to get it back to 7.
Great play call.
Here's Desmond, he'll kick it over to Skemp. At the top, he'll dribble in, kick out to Desmond. Skemp will swing it around to Odom on the left wing. Back up to Skemp, swings it right, Desmond. Working around this zone, Skemp's gonna fire another 3. It's good again, back-to-back threes for Isaac Skemp. Much needed for the Hilltoppers, back within 4.
Yeah, that's what he does when he's open, and he's feeling it right now.
Blue Golds break the pressure again as Sutton will slow up. Now at the free throw, and Euro step around Stutley, blocked from behind by Odom, and a rebound for Stutley on the ground. And timeout is called before the tied up. Good play, good call from Cole to save possession. 3:33 to go. Blue Golds up by 4 on ESPN La Crosse.
Add curb appeal with new ThermaTru entry doors from Contractor Supply of West Salem. Whether you want the textured look of a real wood grain door or a clean, smooth surface for your entryway, you'll find a wide variety of door styles that are durable and energy efficient. ThermaTru fiberglass won't warp or rot like wood. They offer up to 4 times the insulation value of most wood doors and carry outstanding warranties. Discover the ThermaTru difference at Contractor Supply, your partner in building excellence on County Highway B, West Salem.
Cooley Golf Ball Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska. Hilltoppers trail by 4. 49-45, 3.5 to go. They haven't lost an MVC play yet this season. Game of the week on ESPN La Crosse in our live stream. On YouTube, Odom dumps it inside to Anderson, blocked from behind by Sutton. He had a dunk, but Sutton got him.
I actually think Anderson should have contained that ball for just a second.
Collected himself.
Yep. Sutton, he was right there waiting for it.
Odom's at the top, and he'll give it to Skemp, back to Odom. He'll swing it right side, Desmond. Good defense by Jonathan Skemp. Now Desmond back to Isaac Skemp. He's going to fire another 3. It is, 3/4 of the way down. It didn't go.
Wow.
That would have been a huge shot for the Hilltoppers. Instead, Aquinas gets the board and will come back the other way under 3 to go. Working with a 4-point lead. Burns into the corner, Peterson. Will bounce his way back up and hand it off to Sutton. Sutton over to Skemp, trying to get it to Burns. They get it to him. They'll get it into Willenbring on the block. Working his way in against Stutley, and a foul's called. Oldman's tried to dig in. I don't know if they're going to give it on him or Stutley.
It's like Stutley's going to get his second.
It is. Reaching a little bit too much. Logan Becker will check back in for Jonathan Skemp. 2:34 to go. Sutton inbounds to Becker, looked at a 3, instead will dribble and set it back up with Sutton. Now into the corner is Burns, working against Desmond. Good defense by Desmond to wall him off. Now Peterson drives in, dumps it off for Willenbring. And they'll kick it back out to Sutton, who will take a look at the clock and slow it up with 2:15 to go. Sutton gets it to Peterson, and now Sutton will catch again at the logo. Odom hounding him. Double teamed by Skemp, gets it in Peterson, working baseline, swings corner, Burns, and now they'll get it right back out top to Sutton and reset. Sutton driving, creating space, crosses over at the free throw line, kicks out to Becker. Double team coming, he'll dribble around, and Odom will foul him. Odom went for the steal, Becker shielded off just in time. Foul on Odom.
I think he telegraphed it right. He just didn't get the timing down. It was definitely some contact there.
It'll be the 7th foul on the Hilltoppers, so a 1-and-1 coming for Logan Becker, 1:50 to go.
A big spot right here for the freshman.
They practice treating the whole person. Live your best life at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta. Free throw no good, but offensive board, Walter Burns.
That was big right there by Burns. And
Burns is open in the corner.
He's open in the corner, too.
Wide open. Now Sutton up top, lost his balance. Willenbring will come help him out. Timeout. Aquinas, 1:35 to go. 4-point lead for the Blue Golds on our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Free insurance reviews, free quotes. Bottom line, they make insurance easy for you at Noble Insurance. Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. 49-45, Aquinas leads over Onalaska, a 4-point lead.
I don't need any more gray hair on my head. This game is just... It's been great down the stretch. Both defenses have really stepped up here.
Living up to the billing of the game of the week. They'll inbound deep in the backcourt. Odom was in position, just didn't know where the ball was. He is hounding Sutton as he's trying to bring it across, and a foul on Odom is called. It's Odom's 3rd now.
Yeah. I think he's definitely a guy that can turn it up when you need him to.
Odom's talking with the official.
Yeah, he doesn't think it was a foul.
I think maybe what hurts his case is he's so wild with the hands, the arms, is it makes it look like a lot more contact. Now Sutton misses the free throw, big miss. Stutley will grab the board. Couple of big misses for the Blue Golds at the line. Could have extended the lead, but it stays at 4 with 1:20 to go. Odom drives, wide open, left-hand layup is good. It's the closest Onalaska's been here in the second half. 49-47, 70 seconds to go. Peterson working in the backcourt. Double team comes. He'll get it to Skemp. Knocked out of bounds by Stutley. Nearly saved it.
Man, that was a great play by Stutley. He really read that. Almost took it away.
Max Klein will come on to replace Isaac Skemp. That's a defensive replacement, more length.
I was going to say, I wouldn't take Isaac off the floor, but
maybe it's an offense for defense type thing. Logan Becker comes on for Jonathan Skemp. Peterson will inbound. They'll find Willenbring, and it's a turnover. Stutley was looking for a foul, but Willenbring thought it was coming. Nothing called. He threw it out of bounds in a huge turnover with 62 seconds to go. So Skemp comes right back on. Hilltoppers can tie or take the lead here. They haven't led at all in the ball game. Here's Stutley up top. Now Odom on the left wing. Still a patient possession. Odom will drive again. Dump it off for Stutley. He's underneath. Hesitation. Off the glass. Got it to go, and we're tied for the first time since early in the first half. And a timeout is called. Aquinas calls it with 32.3 on the clock. 49-49. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take-and-bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
.3 seconds remaining. We are tied for the first time in the ball game. It's the first time that Aquinas hasn't led tonight. I guess we're tied for the first time since it was 0-0, if you will. Under 30 to go. Aquinas looking to hold for the last shot. Willenbring comes out and catches it outside the three-point line. They're trying to find Burns. Said they'll find Sutton at the top. Under 20 to go. Trying to win it here in Onalaska, their first loss in the MVC all year. Sutton dribbles, kicks it back out to Willenbring. Now Sutton, 8 seconds to go. 7 seconds to go. Sutton driving down the lane, flips it up off the glass. No good. Studley, the board, goes the other way, fires it way too early. It goes out of bounds, and that will end the half. We're going to overtime here tonight. Tied at 49 as the Blue Golds try to beat the Hilltoppers for the first time in the MVC this year. We'll take a break. Overtime coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Overtime here at Aquinas High School tonight. And our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and on our YouTube live stream. 49-49. The tip is won by Walter Burns, and Aquinas will have the first possession. The only other overtime game this year was involving Onalaska, and they had a 2-possession overtime. They held for 2:47, and TJ Stutley had a buzzer beater against Central to win it, as Willenbring is fouled by Stutley as he was working his way inside.
Oh, Stutley looked like he was trying to give Willenbring an early Valentine's Day gift with a hug. That was definitely a hug.
Yeah, that was something. Not a basketball play, but I think he'd rather send him to the line for a bonus.
Hug.
Yeah. Willenbring's free throw. Banks it in.
Did he call that? Man, what a gritty game this has been, though. Both these teams just really grinding this out to the end.
Second free throw, straight through. Willenbring 2 of 2 at the line, and they have a 2-point lead once again. 51-49, 3:45 to go in overtime. Odom has it at the top, moving right side, and Step knocked it away. Odom dives to the ground. Odom still has it, trying to get rid of it, and a timeout for Onalaska. 3.5 to go, overtime. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular roasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street in Onalaska.
A proud sponsor of high school basketball for nearly 4 decades in running is Hilltopper Refuse, at your disposal since 1983. 51-49 is our score in overtime here, and the Hilltoppers on the verge of their first MVC loss of the year.
Yeah, well, they're only down by 2 with 3:31, and you got to give Onalaska credit because Aquinas controlled a lot of this game.
The entire game.
The second half, they really just scrapped it together and tied it up to get it to overtime here. Now they got to answer on the last possession that Aquinas just had 2 free throws on from Willenbring.
The Odom to catch in the backcourt. The Hilltoppers, Coach Cole setting up a play out of the timeout. Stutley will come up top and grab a reverse backdoor cut and a slam for Evan Anderson. They get it to go again. That is their go-to play.
Who says Luke was the last Skywalker?
So effortless for him to get to that 10-feet mark. Coming up on 3 minutes ago, tied at 51. Willenbring powering his way in. Still powering, lost control. Now Sutton will catch and reset.
Because Ray doesn't count.
I think you'd have some opposers on that one.
No opposers.
Willenbring bounces way in, trying to go over the shoulder. Got it to the front of the rim, but didn't hop over the rim. He'll go to the line for 2 on the foul by TJ Stutley. That's his 4th.
Yeah, I'm surprised that TJ's upset. He thought he had his hands up.
He said it against West Salem on Tuesday. If you're going to say the rule is that you got to be vertical, it's hard to call fouls when guys are vertical.
I mean, it looked like he was in the right spot.
First free throw for Willenbring is around and out.
Tough.
It's the 3rd missed free throw down the stretch for the Blue Golds. They missed 2 bonus free throws right before the end of regulation that would have changed the game. Trying to give him the lead. Willenbring's free throw, no good again. Anderson will grab the board. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Hilltoppers really slow things up. This was the same time limit they used 1 possession on against Central.
Let's see if Aquinas lets them, though. Their defense has been really aggressive.
Hilltoppers moving around the arc. Now Odom will drive into the paint, floats it, and he's got 2 in the first lead of the game for the Hilltoppers, 53-51.
Nicky Odom, always in the clutch, comes up with something.
Here's Sutton up top. Now Peterson on the wing. Looking inside, instead we'll go to Burns at the top. He's been quiet recently. He'll get to the elbow, kick back out to Peterson. Looking for Willenbring, instead Stemp in the corner. Looking to get it inside. They can't. They get it out to Burns. Burns will drive with the left hand. Free throw line kicks out for Peterson. He'll drive back to Burns in the corner. Looking for Willenbring again. Can't get it to him. Sutton's up top. He'll spin back inside. Lost control, floats it up off the backboard. Isaac Skemp grabs the rebound. Odom will bring it down and across. Over to Anderson on the right side. He'll drive in. Cross court to Skemp. Now the Hilltoppers are really going to slow it up. 90 seconds to go. Desmond swings it right side to Odom. Odom gets it to Desmond. Looking for Odom again on the right. He got it, and a foul by Andrew Sutton.
Great patience by the Hilltoppers to slow that down. And you called it, Aaron. I mean, that's what they did against Central. And in that aspect, I think Aquinas' defense, though, been far more aggressive.
Coach Reinhardt wants to call timeout to discuss his defensive possession here with 1:18 to go. The Blue Golds trailing for the first time tonight on ESPN La Crosse.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Out of the blue-gold timeout, it's Onalaska ball leading by 2 with 1:18 to go.
And this has been the epitome of toughness with both these teams tonight.
Odom will catch in the backcourt. Aquinas is going to a man defense now. Odom crosses up on Sutton, looking in the corner. Instead, they'll go backdoor to Anderson. It's tipped, and Burns will take it. It's a turnover on the Hilltoppers. Costly turnover. 1 minute to go. Aquinas with the ball down by 2. Setting up a play call here.
I actually think that was designed, Aaron.
Over to Skemp on the left wing. Burns up top to get into Willenbring. Catches in the block, and that's the 5th foul on TJ Stutley. He's out. What were you saying was designed?
That backdoor, they were trying to hit Anderson on that back door again. They weren't trying to throw it up to him. They were trying to catch Aquinas being too aggressive, and then Anderson sneaking in the backside. That pass, that was a design play. You could see it, but Aquinas just aware enough to get the turnover and create defensively. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. It's a good look on that far side of the floor, and you lose TJ Stutley here, so it's a big loss, but not the end of the world to foul Shane Willenbring.
It's not. I mean, he struggled from the line, and again, it's another big spot for him here.
He'll get 2, trailing by 2 with 44 seconds to go. First free throw for Willenbring is straight through. Back to 1, 53-52 lead for Onalaska. Second free throw, straight through as well. Clutch free throws for Shane Willenbring. We're tied at 53 with 40 seconds to go. Nicky Odom brings it across, hands it off for Desmond up top. Now Anderson catches at the top against this man defense, and it's knocked away. Jonathan Skemp picks it up. It's a turnover. Willenbring gets it to Skemp. Now Sutton with 25 seconds to go, and a timeout. Aquinas. Back-to-back turnovers from the Hilltoppers. Have them in a tough position. They need one more stop here with 23 seconds to go. Another break on ESPN La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Make sure your furnace is running at peak efficiency. Call Gary at G&T Heating and Air Conditioning of West Salem at 786-1140. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning located on Highway 16 on Commerce Street in West Salem. 2 really tough turnovers for Onalaska, back-to-back under a minute to go.
Yeah, and, Anderson just looked way too loose, up at the top of the key with that basketball. You got to really be paying attention to the defense, what they're doing, and be more aggressive with it. Even if you have to dribble a little bit and set the defense up to make a pass, you can't just let them come in and just have their will. And that's what they did that time.
So 22.5 seconds to go. Aquinas is going to try to hold for the final shot here, tied at 53.
Watch for Burns.
They'll get it to Sutton, hounded by Nicky Odom. 10 seconds to go now. Odom will back off. Sutton will look inside. Burns wide open in the paint. Missed the layup. It's knocked around. Skemp with the rebound. Timeout Onalaska with 2 seconds to go. Walter Burns was wide open.
Unbelievable. I thought for sure that was going to be the game right there.
I mean, that is about as open as you can get in that situation.
They set that play up perfectly with the motion and the screen on the block for him to kind of drop down inside. Great look by Sutton. Man, that should have been the game right there for Aquinas.
Well, 2 seconds remaining, 53 apiece. I think unless we get a heave from the Hilltoppers, we're going to double overtime. What are you setting up here if you're Coach Cole?
I'd be looking for Isaac Skemp right now if I was Coach Cole and set him up maybe around half court or maybe around this area here. He's done it before. I don't know if you've known that, but he's had a couple game winners before. He's pretty solid from that section.
Do you try and maybe throw it to half court and call a timeout?
Yes.
And instead of play up from half court?
I think that's a good call if you can get it set up, or is it too risky and you cause a turnover? Or do you play it safe and go to double overtime?
Yeah.
I mean, you have your options here. Because I think right now the way that both teams are playing, turnovers not out of the cards, that's for sure.
Yeah, back-to-back turnovers for Onalaska down the stretch here. Trying to avoid one more. No TJ Stutley for the rest of this one. He's fouled out.
And Isaac Skemp is on the floor.
It's Odom, Klein, Anderson, Skemp, and Desmond who will set up. Hilltoppers can't run the baseline. And they've got 2 seconds to go to the length of the court. I think they're going to reset the time here. A tad bit ticked off.
I don't think it's 25 seconds.
No. I think they're trying to get a 2.5 maybe. We wait for the clock to tell us what the time's actually supposed to be.
Coach Cole's in that position that he always is in at this time of game where he's down and he's just watching from the floor.
And that
there
squat.
He goes. And then he comes up, thinks about it, talks to his team. This is classic.
Now we've got 18 minutes on the clock. We're starting the half over. It wouldn't be the worst thing to watch these teams play another another half. Oh, did they just? They stopped it at 2.1 right where they wanted it. That's a clock operator. Oh, no, they wanted it at 2.5. Okay. So 2.5 is what they want. They'll add 0.4 seconds from where the clock was stopped.
They asked the Walt Snyder. The Walt Snyder did it.
So Max Klein will inbound. It's Isaac Skemp and Simon Desmond on the far side in the corners. Klein looking. He'll get to Odom. He'll take 1, 2 dribbles, and it's a foul.
Wow.
With 6 seconds to go. The clock ran out. Are they going to give him time still? We'll see. How much time are they going to give? 1 second, maybe? I mean, there was 2 dribbles. You usually think about 2 seconds a dribble.
And Onalaska's not in the bonus, so it doesn't affect anything there.
So Aquinas was trying to do a take foul there, not trying to allow him to get a shot up. .3.
Yeah,
I think it's about fair. I mean, 2 dribbles is usually 2 seconds, and it does give Onalaska a chance to maybe get a shot off. Anything less, it's got to be a tip.
I don't have .3 on this, so I'm just going to leave it where we're at. And let the chips fall where they may.
We'll see what Onalaska draws up. Klein's going to just rifle one. Anderson at the horn. No good.
Wow.
And we're going to double overtime.
Unbelievable.
Game of the week for sure here tonight. 53-all between the Blue Golds and the Hilltoppers. Double overtime coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Noble Insurance Agency, Onalaska.
Aquinas High School for our game of the week, and it's lived up to the billing. It's the Hilltoppers and Blue Golds, tied at 53, headed to double overtime.
Unbelievable.
The Blue Golds have led almost the entire game. They led almost the entire regulation.
I was going to say hats off to both teams, but the Onalaska Hilltoppers have really scrapped and clawed their way back into this one.
They're down by 8 with, 4 minutes remaining-ish? Yeah. The tip is won by Anderson, so he gets the best of Burns for the first time tonight, and the Hilltoppers will have the first possession of double overtime. It's Skemp along the right side. Desmond up top, back to Isaac Skemp. Way deep right wing. Odom up top near half court. Desmond left side, up top Odom. Now here's Skemp. Desmond back to Skemp. Odom swings to Desmond left side. Onalaska patient here. Skemp dumps into the short corner to Klein. Onalaska very good at wasting their time when they want to. Here's Skemp, open, right wing three. Is off the back of the rim. Offensive rebound, Nick Yoden goes right back up. Off the glass, too strong. Evan Anderson, offensive board, can't put it back in. Burns grabs it for the Blue Golds. Here's Peterson back the other way. Sutton's on the right wing, working against Odom, trying to get inside. Willenbring will come out and catch at the three-point line. Desmond now has to guard him. Willenbring powers his way in, gets to the hoop, goes up, missed it, too close to the rim. Rebound for Simon Desmond. Both teams scoreless on their first possession of double overtime, 2:45 to go. Odom will set up top. Now here's Odom, probes his way in, gets to Anderson, working against Peterson. Kicks out Desmond, swings it up to Odom. He'll fire for three, straight on, missed it too strong, and the board is ripped down by Andrew Sutton. Back down the other way, knocked away. Peterson will save it. Burns catches, into the paint, goes up, and a foul is called. So Burns will have 2 free throws coming. The foul goes against Desmond. I believe that's his first.
And how about the hustle and the effort from both of these teams? I mean, unbelievable on both sides of the ball.
And in double overtime, too. So they've been out there for extra minutes.
It is incredible.
Burns, first free throw, no good. He's got 21 points tonight. Leads all scorers. Second free throw will rattle home, and the lead back to Aquinas. 54-53, 2:15 to go in double overtime. And a timeout on Onalaska. Coach Cole wants to set up a play, get a basket here and take a lead down the stretch from Aquinas High School. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and on our YouTube stream.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Does your house need a new roof or siding? Choose CertainTeed Landmark Series shingles from Contractor Supply of West Salem. The highest quality roofing systems. Call or stop in for a free estimate at your partner in building excellence. County Highway B, West Salem. 54-53. Aquinas leads. What do you expect out of the timeout for the Hilltoppers?
Well, I think they're going to be slow. I think they're going to be methodical and take what's open right now. I mean, you lose Stutley. That really doesn't affect them too much here in this situation, but you really want to open up something that's high percentage if you can.
Odom will catch in the backcourt, and he'll bring it across for the Hilltoppers. Anderson will catch left of the circle. Jonathan Skemp on him. Anderson rips through, going down the right side. He'll float up off the glass for two, and the Hilltoppers grab back the lead. 55-54, under 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, great take by Anderson. A lot of contact as he went through the lane.
Peterson gets a handoff. Working against Odom. Back up top to Sutton. Now Burns working on that left wing against Simon Desmond. Burns drives in, floats one up from 13 feet. Got the roll to go. Back in front go the Blue Goals. 56-55. 90 seconds to go. Desmond on the wing. Back up top to Odom. Skemp to Odom. Odom working it at the logo. Dribbles right, looks back left, into the corner. Skemp's open for three. It's good! Isaac Skemp knocks it down, and a 2-point lead for the Hilltoppers. Burns the other way, floats it up again, too strong. Rebound strong by Nicky Odom, and a foul is called.
That's a tough, hard-nosed rebound by Nicky Odom right there. And now Onalaska's in the bonus.
So 1-1 coming for Nicky Odom with 65 seconds to go on a 2-point lead. Odom, in and out, no good. So Aquinas still alive here, down by 2, 60 seconds to go in double overtime. Here's Sutton on the right wing, calling out a play. Looks up top, Burns catches, gets a screen from Willenbring, looking for a roll, instead will go to the wing. Skemp looking to get it in, Willenbring catches on the block, backing down on Desmond, working his way over the left shoulder, rounded out, no good, but an offensive rebound, Andrew Sutton. Sutton will collect back again on the right wing, and he will reset up top. Now he'll drive in, dumps it off, and a foul is called on the ground, so Sutton's going to the line for 2 with 32.5 to go.
Skemp gets called with the foul.
Well, Isaac Skemp tonight, 5 threes.
That's what you need.
3 of them in the second half, 1 now in overtime. First free throw for Sutton, good. One more to tie it here, and Onalaska will have a chance for the final possession, if they so choose. Second free throw, missed it short. Rebound tipped around, Evan Anderson the rebound. Got to foul someone in the backcourt. Odom back to Anderson, 25 seconds left, and it's knocked away from behind. Ball loose. Burns has it on the sideline, gets it in the Skemp. Ball still loose. Burns picks up, but he was out of bounds first, and it goes back to the Hilltoppers.
Wow. What a sequence of events there.
The Hilltoppers almost had a 10-second count.
I'm actually surprised they didn't call a foul
Me too.
Here
yeah.
on Anderson.
Skemp looking to inbound, and he calls timeout.
Good timeout.
No one was running in a play.
Yeah, it was a good timeout.
So timeout, we'll take it with him. 30 seconds. We'll be back for the final 17 seconds of double overtime on ESPN La Crosse.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
All right, back here at Aquinas High School, a 1-point lead for Onalaska. 58-57 with 17 seconds to go. And it's the first time Onalaska's really been able to get to the line. A chance here for a 1-and-1 if they can hold on and get fouled. Almost avoided another disastrous turnover in the late seconds of a period.
Yeah, Aquinas' defense has been really good, so that's got to be in your mind. But for Onalaska, just be smart with the basketball here. Get it to your best free throw shooter and get him to the line. And you would think that would be Nicky Odom in this instance.
He's been their best one here tonight. It'll be Max Klein to inbound. Still looking, and he'll get it to Isaac Stemp, and he's fouled right away. So the foul is on Willenbring. His third, and 1.5 seconds comes off, and now 1-and-1 coming for Isaac Stemp.
Gotta love the passion of the fans, both sides here.
You know, it's only got louder as the game's gone along.
Absolutely.
It was a little quiet at times in the first half, early second half, but it's really picked up.
I thought the crowd went drive-through to that pizza spot that's right up the road
Yeah.
that you like.
Oh, yeah.
It was so quiet in here.
I might, they went to go get some food, some popcorn. First free throw, straight through for Skemp. So Skemp now makes it a 2-point game, can make it 3 here with this second free throw.
See Skemp turn around, look at the student body of Aquinas.
And he missed it. So it stays at 2. Burns will track down the rebound, and he'll bring it up for Aquinas. Sutton's on the wing. Gets a screen from Willenbring. Working around now on Klein. Spins down the right lane line. Got fouled! And 2 shots coming for Sutton.
Sutton cracked his head on the ground really hard, too. I hope he's all right.
4.1 on the clock, and Sutton has a chance to tie the game up.
Yeah, he hit his head really hard on the ground.
Clearly 2 huge free throws here. First one is no good. Aquinas free throws have cost them down the stretch, and a timeout from the Blue Golds. Down by 2, maybe setting up a miss, maybe something after a free throw make here. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
4 seconds to go, 2-point lead for Onalaska, and 1 free throw coming from Andrew Sutton. If you are Coach Reinhardt, are you trying to make one and then foul, or are you trying to miss it and play the offensive rebound game?
I think it's offensive rebound game now, because 4.1, you're not going to get a lot of opportunities to tie this game up right now, and you got to think that on the other side, Onalaska very aware of that, will collapse in the box right on the shot.
We'll see here. Free throw coming for Sutton. Missed the first one. Aquinas has brought in size inside. Sutton will miss on purpose. Nearly banked it in. A rebound is taken by Anderson. Going the other way with 3.2. 1-and-1 coming. Nearly banked it in.
Yeah, funny that he would have banked in his own shot.
I think if I'm Aquinas, I know hindsight's 20/20, but I think before I would have tried to make it. Now Anderson has a chance to end it here, with 2 free throws.
We'll see if he can.
He's got to make both. It's a 1-and-1 as well. 1 timeout left for Aquinas. First free throw, good. Now this is where the clutches of moments comes up. Coach Reinhardt calls the timeout. Maybe trying to ice Anderson a bit. With 3.2 seconds, we'll keep it here. Basically, Anderson makes it, it's over. With 3.2 seconds, if, let's say, somehow he misses, Aquinas grabs the rebound, do you try to foul before they get a shot up, or is that too risky with only 3 seconds left? Fouling not to allow him to even get the shot off.
Yeah, I mean, you're down.
What's your time limit to when you...
I think maybe you foul, you make them take it at the line the way they've been shooting tonight at the free throw line, and not only that, they're probably going to have to, try and not make the free throw and maybe set up a quick three if they can to Burns or somebody from the wing. But even at that, that's not a lot of time. So, obviously the edges to the Hilltoppers right now. But the big thing is if Anderson makes his free throw, it's done. Game over.
Yep. All that becomes moot if Anderson can knock down a free throw.
Somewhere Aaron Rodgers is in darkness, not enjoying this game.
We're all in darkness. Maybe that's too deep.
In one way or another.
3 seconds left. If Anderson misses.
I don't pay a therapist. I just have you.
I can try my best.
You're going to need a long, long couch.
Anderson's free throw. Good. And it's essentially over. Inbound midcourt. Becker walks in. Mid-range. NBA three. No good.
What a comeback.
And Onalaska survives. 61-57. They remain unbeaten in MVC play. We'll take a break. We will break down all 4 periods of this double overtime game in our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and on our YouTube channel.
Could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
Just finishing up a double overtime game here at Aquinas High School. Lived up to the Game of the Week. Nomer, don't even know the word I'm looking for. The Game of the Week billing. 61-57 is the win for Onalaska. They stay unbeaten in MVC play. And for Onalaska, this is a huge win based on the fact that they were essentially, to us, they were down and out with 4 minutes to go. It seemed like.
Yeah, well, and attitude-wise, too, it didn't seem like that, until maybe about 8 minutes in the second half when they started to really get hot from the perimeter and started to hit some threes. They just seemed down and out, and then just the life that came back into them after that was astounding. And the effort, like the scratching, the clawing by both these teams, just needing this victory. I think both these teams needed this win tonight. Even bigger for now Onalaska, who's won a share of the MVC championship for sure after winning tonight. And, of course, if they beat Central next Friday, they win it outright for sure. But hats off to Aquinas, man. They came out, they led pretty much this whole game, until the last, minute of the game. And then it was back and forth. We go to overtime, back and forth, double overtime, and again you go back to the free throws. You called it, Aaron. Aquinas missed too many clutch free throws down the stretch, and then you can't do that against a team like Onalaska, who's going to take advantage of that every time, and they did.
Well, you had a chance to put them away in regulation with free throws. You missed both front ends of a 1-and-1. You missed multiple free throws in the first overtime.
Yes.
You missed multiple free throws in the second overtime, including Sutton at the end. And for Aquinas, I think this is an extra hard loss because you probably feel like you outplayed Onalaska, who's the best team in the MVC.
They did outplay them, I would say, for most of this, I would say about 34 minutes of this game, they outplayed them.
Yeah.
And then the Hilltoppers, the last 2 minutes, just really kind of slowly made their way back. And then after that, they kind of took it from there and just, and they're not at full strength either. That's the other thing you got to look at. Stutley's not healthy.
Oh, no.
There's no question he's not healthy. And they're not playing at that full Onalaska potential that we're used to seeing. However, this is a big win for them, proving that they can beat a team like Aquinas, without probably their biggest star in TJ Stutley. That's going to give them some more confidence going down the road.
And a huge win for them, even outside of just, winning the game, because as you mentioned, they lose this one today, well, now they're in danger of a share of the, or I should say a second place finish in the MVC after leading it the whole way if Central were to beat them next Friday. So on top of that, that's a huge win for Onalaska. And how do you rate this win for Onalaska? Do you feel good about it, or do you say, man, we got away with one? Is that the approach you
take? I think
take?
it's kind of in the middle because, honestly, again, their best player is not at 100%. They're not really funneling the offense through him like they usually do. I think you should be happy with the fact that, for the most part, you were down in this game for, I would say, 3/4 of it, and then you end up winning it in the end just from hard work, staying in it, and being scrappy. And Aquinas made their own mistakes. I mean, honestly, they're missing those free throws. It's going to haunt them, and those are the things, you talk about the pressure in sports. That's a high-pressure spot at that free throw line with the lead, knowing you have this game wrapped up, and you don't want to be too overconfident, but you don't want to overthink it either, and I think it's a little bit of both if you look at it from the Blue Gold side.
61-57 is our final score here tonight. With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union is giving you.
We're pulling back the curtain here.
Oh, yeah, look at us. Ultra Federal Credit Union is giving you.
That's a good shot. Sorry, buddy.
No, you're good. Good work, Jeff.
Jeff's the best.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong.
Look at the viewership drop after that shot.
Oh,
holy smokes.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
I
speak well, but don't look well.
We need better makeup people, I guess.
No,
we'll blame it on them.
People.
That's what yeah, exactly. It's us. That's what I'm saying. We need better than us.
That was the funniest thing I think you heard you say all season. That was good.
61-57, our final score in double overtime. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the stats right after this.
It's us.
Did you wake up in a cold house last winter? Don't let that happen again this year. Hey, it's Kirsten from G&T Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Did you know that we service any brand of heating system? Whether you have a boiler, heat pump, oil, or gas furnace, the list goes on. Give us a call to make sure that yours is running up to par before the cold winter hits. Mention this ad while scheduling and get $10 off your next service. Call us at 786-1140. You won't be disappointed. Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. It's got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Back here at Aquinas High School, just wrapping up our double overtime game. And our game of the week, Onalaska remains unbeaten in MVC play, 61-57 over Aquinas. The Blue Golds really let one go here tonight. They had a lead for almost the entire regulation. Onalaska was able to scrap back in late, back and forth in the first and second overtimes. Onalaska comes away, though, with the victory. Let's take a look at the stats here tonight. For the victorious Hilltoppers, they were led by Evan Anderson's 22 points, 5 rebounds, and assists, 2 steals, and a block. It was 16 points for Isaac Skemp, 5 threes for him, 4 boards, 2 assists. Then it was some low scoring. It was really Skemp and Anderson. 4 points for TJ Stutley, all in the second half, 9 boards, 4 assists, 3 steals. I missed it here. Sorry, I do apologize here to Nicky Odom. I missed his total. 11 points for Nicky Odom, so he was also in double digits, with 5 points, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. 3 points each for Simon Desmond and Ian Cole. Desmond had 4 boards and 2 assists to go along with it. Cole a rebound and an assist. 2 points for Max Klein, both at the free throw line. That rounds out the stats for the Hilltoppers, who had 16 turnovers here tonight. For the Aquinas Blue Golds, they were led by Walter Burns. Great game for Burns. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. It was 10 points for Shane Willenbring, 7 boards, 2 assists, and 3 steals for him. 11 points for Andrew Sutton, 4 boards, 4 assists, and a block. 6 points for Jonathan Skemp, along with an assist and 4 steals. Tanner Peterson had 4 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, and 4 steals. And Logan Becker had a bucket with a rebound and 2 assists, 10 turnovers for the Blue Golds. Well, the Hilltoppers, again, 16 turnovers, unlike them, but they get away with it. You get down towards the later part of the season, you're not going to get away with it.
No, you're not, and I think they know that, and I'm pretty sure they know that they had a battle here tonight. They came out in the end, with some miscues on Aquinas' side and able to take advantage, but when you get to those, the sectionals, and you get to the sectional semis, and you play those teams that are probably just as good as you are, if not maybe not as good, but has the ability to take advantage of 16 turnovers, like you said, those mistakes have to get cleaned up. They got a couple weeks to do it. The game against Central is going to be huge. I mean, honestly, for both teams, for seeding, the MVC championship, the rivalry that they've had the last 3-4 years. I mean, it's going to be a big game, and I think that I would say John Shelton's probably going to be sold out next Friday night would be my guess.
Yeah.
So, in other words, parking situation probably just like last time would be my guess.
Yeah, jam-packed on Tuesday against West Salem. You're probably assuming it's more than that for a Central Onalaska game. Well, when we were at Central, you weren't there, but Maurice and I, it was packed. It was about 95% full if you include all the seating and, if you don't include people not wanting to squeeze in between people. And
you didn't have to sit on a power tub broadcasting the game, did you?
No. We got a nice table up on the little extra loft area.
That was a great broadcasting memory for me.
Yeah. What a...
Sitting on power tub broadcasting game. It was fantastic.
Again, our final score tonight, 61-57. We'll take one last break, and we'll tell you what's coming up next for us in our game of the week next week on ESPN La Crosse.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too.
Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers with locations in Onalaska, Holman, and Sparta.
(61-57) final score in double overtime tonight here at Aquinas High School. The Blue Golds fall to the Hilltoppers. We have one more game of the week remaining, Scotty, this season. It's next Friday. However, before that, we have a playoff game getting started next Thursday. So back-to-back nights. On Thursday, we'll be at the Omni Center. An early start for girls hockey. The Cooley Region Co-op hosting the Somerset Co-op. Are you on that one? Are you doing the hockey game?
I believe so. As of right now, it looks like I'm good to go.
Okay, so
if anything changes, I will let the man upstairs know.
I wasn't sure if it was confirmed yet, but
it's confirmed.
Either
for the
you
most
or Maurice,
part.
but you will be with me next Thursday. Playoffs.
Friday.
So, our first playoff game on Thursday at the Omni Center for girls hockey, the Cooley Region Co-op, and then on Friday our final game of the week, which will be featuring this Onalaska team, and of course a great rivalry with Central next week at John Shelton Court at Onalaska High School. Which, man, after the first game, how can you not look forward to it?
Yeah, it's going to be big. I mean, Central's obviously waiting for this one, and Onalaska's coming into this one a little wounded, so we'll have to see how they respond and if they can get healthy before then, 100%.
Yeah, quickly, how do you handle TJ Stutley the rest of the way in that ankle injury?
I wouldn't play him the next game. I'd sit him out, and I'd wait for Central personally. If it was me, I'd have to look at the schedule and see who they play, but I'm sure it's probably not an opponent that you need to put him on the floor against. I would wait for Central, or, you decide that, you got to share the MVC title. You go for it for what you got. save them for the playoffs and let it run.
Yeah, how important is the MVC title? An outright MVC title.
I think for the Coach Cole, I think it's important. I think for the boys, for the most part, the guys, I think it's really important. I think they care about it. I think they care about the rivalry against Central, so it wouldn't shock me if TJ's out there whatsoever because there's no love lost between those two. And you know, the way that the basketball's been the last 3 years has been tremendous. And, you know, you want to give the fans their money's worth. I think that they care about that. But at the same time, looking long term, you know, you gotta think about what is best long term as well. I mean, do you have to play that game? Do you sit it out, wait for the seedings, and then get ready for the playoffs? Because right around the corner the next week, either Thursday or Friday night, you're playing. You know, and that gives you an extra week to rest if you kind of look at it from that perspective. So,
last thing, actually, I just thought about this. Do you think Onalaska is a 1 seed? You know, I guess it's based off of who in this area could be a 1 seed.
If
but
they don't beat Central, they won't be a 1 seed.
Do you think they would go to Central then?
Well, Central's in a different division.
I guess, yeah. I was thinking,
they're
never
Division
mind.
2.
Yeah.
So for
no, Onalaska's in Division 2.
I thought they were D3.
They're D2.
Are they?
Yeah. So I guess would it go to?
Well, they've been ranked in D3 all year. That's what I have.
Maybe I'm misremembering, but I think it's D2.
But maybe
either
they
way,
step up to
either
D2
way.
in the playoffs. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure that seeding-wise, it's going to be very important for both of them. Because Central will be – that's going to be a tough sled for them in D2, I think.
Do we get a third matchup between them if they are both in the same division?
It's happened before. It's not the first time.
How great would that be?
I've seen 3 of them. So, and all for one of them have been great.
Yeah.
And man, that the last game that I saw was right when COVID hit. It was right when COVID hit and they played, and Anna just down the stretch just didn't have it against Johnny Davis. He took that game over.
I believe that year Onalaska won both regular season matchups and Central won in the playoffs.
Yes,
yeah,
they did.
Hard to beat a team 3 times in the
is.
season. Yeah,
it is absolutely.
All right, we'll have that second matchup next Friday for our game of the week. Remember Thursday as well, girls hockey playoffs, regional finals for the Cooley Region Co-op against Somerset. That'll do it for us here tonight from Aquinas High School. Again, our final score in our game of the week, double overtime. Onalaska stays unbeaten in MVC play with a 61-57 win over the Blue Golds. Thanks for listening to our broadcast of our game of the week. For Jeff Ross on the camera, Scotty Grand right next to me on the color and the graphics, I'm Aaron Morse. We'll talk to you next Thursday. Have a great weekend and enjoy the Super Bowl.